Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Is Carter's takeover a dream wild outcome too far-fetched to be real? The Bold and the Beautiful B&B spoilers reveal that Carter Walton Lawrence St. Victor has become a champion of underdogs. Carter feels like he's been treated unfairly at Forrester Creations, but he's also fighting back for the Logans and anyone else who feels underappreciated at the company. Carter is a hero in his own mind, but this whole story involving the LLC paperwork seems ridiculous. Does B&B really expect fans to believe that Carter could successfully take over Forrester Creations like this? The entire thing seems nonsensical, so it certainly feels silly enough to be someone's dream. This wild outcome feels too far-fetched to even be real, so maybe it isn't. The show could take the exit ramp with this story if they ultimately had Carter or someone else wake up to find none of it actually happened. Perhaps at some pivotal moment, they could show someone jolting awake and give fans a gotcha scene. Of course, there's no denying that it'd be tricky since there's another storyline going on in the midst of all this. Carter's takeover plot isn't the only thing being featured, so we can't forget about all the drama happening with Remy Price, Christian Weissman stalking Electra Forrester, Lania Grace, too. That could make it tough to backtrack and tell viewers that Carter's LLC scheme was all a dream. Even so, fans would probably be willing to forgive any little discrepancies or flaws as long as this Carter takeover story comes to an abrupt end. Unfortunately, all signs point to Carter being wide awake and actually playing out this major coup. That means the consequences are going to be very real for Carter as well, so he may not feel so large and in charge soon enough. Once the Forresters finally find a strategy to fight back or Carter tanks the company with all his risky plans, will Carter regret throwing away his friendships and career? Will Carter make some updates to his attitude when everything blows up into disastrous news? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Carter could be in for a rude awakening once reality sets in, so stick with us for more predictions on how things might go wrong. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Is Carter's takeover a dream wild outcome too far-fetched to be true? The Bold and the Beautiful has always been known for its dramatic twists and outlandish storylines, often leaving viewers on the edge of their seats. The latest developments surrounding Carter Walton have many fans wondering if the possibility of him staging a full-fledged takeover is too far-fetched, or could it be the boldest move in the history of B&B? Could this entire arc be a fever dream? Let's take a deep dive into the spoilers and theories surrounding Carter's sudden surge in power at Forrester Creations. The unexpected hero, Carter Walton, portrayed by Lawrence St. Victor, has always been the kind of character who follows his heart, makes ethical decisions, and has consistently been loyal to the Forrester family. While he may not have always been the center of the drama, his integrity and sense of duty have made him a respected figure at Forrester Creations. Over the years, Carter has been a friend, confidant, and even the voice of reason during some of the show's more intense plot twists. But could this moral compass now evolve into something more? Could Carter, the loyal and ethical lawyer, transition into a power-hungry mogul? In recent weeks, Carter's personal life has seen major upheavals. His brief affair with Quinn Fuller-Rena Sofer shook things up, especially when Quinn's marriage to Eric Forrester was impacted. While the fallout from that affair was messy, it seemed to have positioned Carter as someone who could take bigger risks and seize opportunities at Forrester. And yet, no one, least of all Carter, could have predicted what would happen next. The hypothetical takeover. Rumors are swirling that Carter might be plotting a major shift at Forrester Creations, possibly positioning himself to take over the company. With Ridge Forrester Torsten K currently at the helm of the company, along with the Forrester family's complex dynamics, there's no shortage of rivalries and power struggles within the fashion empire. If Carter were to maneuver himself into the top spot, it would undoubtedly ruffle feathers, particularly with Ridge, Eric John McCook, and the rest of the Forrester clan. On the surface, this idea seems far-fetched. After all, Carter has always been the loyal corporate lawyer, not a corporate shark aiming for dominance. But the bold and the beautiful thrives on the unexpected, and we've seen characters like Ridge, Brooke, and even Steffi Forrester make extreme moves that defy expectations. So, is it possible that Carter could be eyeing a more prominent role within the company, perhaps by taking control of Forrester Creations' Carter's rising ambition? Carter's ambition has never been fully explored. Sure, he's been the one to handle legal matters, steer people away from potential legal disasters, and protect the family business, but has he ever truly chased power as of late? Though, it seems like Carter's desire for something more could be bubbling under the surface. His relationship with Katie Logan Heather Tom has been rocky at best, and with Quinn and Eric now out of the picture as significant players in his personal life, Carter could be feeling a void that only power and recognition could fill. In this vein, it's not hard to imagine Carter using his strategic mind and legal prowess to outmaneuver those around him, positioning himself as the next leader of Forrester Creations. As a lawyer with deep insight into the company's operations, he could certainly know the ins and outs of the business better than most. In the cutthroat world of fashion, this kind of knowledge could give him the upper hand. The Dream Theory. Given that The Bold and the Beautiful is a soap opera known for its dramatic flourishes, it's also possible that what viewers are witnessing is not as real as it seems. Could this entire plotline be part of a dream sequence, perhaps in Carter's mind as he reflects on what he could become after all? Soap operas often take creative liberties to keep their audience on their toes. We've seen characters like Brooke, Steffi, and Hope find themselves in seemingly unbelievable scenarios, only for it to be revealed that everything was a dream or an illusion. The dream sequence theory could also explain why this storyline feels so surreal. Could Carter be imagining a scenario in which he takes over Forrester, his ambition pushing him into a new realm of power? Perhaps he is fantasizing about what life could be like if he had more control over the family business. A shift in perspective like this could be used to heighten tension and lead to a dramatic showdown once the characters wake up metaphorically, of course from their dreams, and realize that the power struggle is far more complicated than it seems. A too far-fetched plot, however. Many fans believe this particular development could be just too much of a stretch. After all, the Forrester family is a dynasty, one built on decades of tradition and the bloodlines of the Forrester family members. Could Carter, a lawyer by profession and a relative outsider by family connections, really overthrow the Forrester family at the top of the business? This is where the line between plausible and outrageous begins to blur. For years, Ridge and Eric have held significant power within the company, even as various family members and outside forces have tried to challenge their dominance. The idea of Carter suddenly usurping them might feel like a bridge too far, even for a soap opera where anything can happen. The Forrester legacy is deeply rooted in family dynamics, and Carter has always been on the periphery, never truly part of the Forrester bloodline. Then there's the question of support. Who would back Carter in his quest for dominance? While he has been well liked and respected by many, there are very few people in the Forrester circle who would willingly side with him over someone like Ridge or Steffi. Even if Carter were to somehow manage to get into a position of power, he would face opposition from within the company. The Forrester family is nothing if not fiercely protective of its legacy, and an outsider like Carter could face fierce resistance. A more likely outcome, the power play. Given the unpredictable nature of soap operas, the most likely outcome may not be a complete takeover, but rather a series of power plays. Carter could certainly make a bold move within Forrester Creations, perhaps challenging Ridge's authority in a way that forces the family to reassess its leadership. This could involve Carter securing a significant position within the company, one that grants him more influence but stops short of full control. Another possibility is that Carter could become a wild card in the ongoing battle between Ridge and the other Forrester family members, using his legal expertise to manipulate situations in his favor. Rather than taking the throne outright, he could work behind the scenes to secure power in a more subtle way, manipulating the family dynamics for his own benefit without ever fully crossing the line into villainy. Conclusion: too far-fetched or just bold enough. While the idea of Carter Walton taking over Forrester Creations might seem outlandish to some, it's entirely within the realm of possibility in the world of the bold and the beautiful. Whether or not this theory proves true, it's clear that Carter's character is on the cusp of something major. Whether he ultimately becomes a power player in the Forrester Empire, or if this is simply a dream that won't come true, fans can be sure that the fallout from this storyline will be anything but predictable. In the unpredictable world of the bold and the beautiful, one thing is certain: anything can happen. And Carter Walton just might be the next character to turn the tables.